Hello, this is Jocelyn Hillam with the Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, where I give you tips that I have learned that have helped me to find more positivity both in pregnancy and in motherhood. If you haven't listened to this podcast before, I do a pregnancy episode on Tuesday and a motherhood episode, focused episode on Fridays. So thank you for joining in. If you like this and you have someone that comes to mind, one of your friends that you think could benefit from this podcast, will you share it with them? That is how this podcast is found, by you sharing. I don't do any paid advertising, so it's word of mouth. And I appreciate you sharing that. And rating and reviewing it can also help others to find it on iTunes, because then it bumps it up in the algorithms. So if you haven't done that, will you do it? Thank you much. I appreciate it. Now let's get into our episode. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, host of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Thanks for joining. This podcast episode is devoted to all of those women who are pregnant, sick, nauseous, and feeling hopeless. That was my least favorite part of pregnancy. It was the nausea phase. It was discouraging, it was hopeless, it was depressing, it was stressful. I hated that sick phase of pregnancy. It was so hard. I almost did not want to have more babies because of this 6 weeks of my life was so hard. Time would almost stop and the minutes felt like hours. It was difficult. Time dragged on. I was miserable. I didn't feel good. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't get dressed. I couldn't make meals. I couldn't take care of things the way I had used to. And it was really hard. And I want to speak to those of you who are in this situation right now, who feel that this sickness is really hard, that you're wondering why you even got pregnant in the first place, and that you never want to do this again because you feel so depleted, you feel so hopeless. It is really hard. Now I have had 4 babies and a miscarriage, so I did keep having babies because I felt that God wanted me to. I felt that I was to be a mother and that I was to raise his children. And I knew that if I wanted to have more children, I was going to have to figure out ways to get through it a lot better, than struggling through and feeling so hopeless and depleted all the time. And that's when I kind of found some self-help and mindset tools. And believe it or not, they helped. They helped so much during pregnancy that I felt prompted and inspired, and like I had to share this with other women who are struggling in this phase, who are struggling in this sickness phase, who hate it, but want to find a better pregnancy. And that's when my ideas started forming the Positive Pregnancy Program. I would lay on the couch and just crave to watch something positive about pregnancy, just for a couple minutes to help get my mind back on track and out of the gutter, so that I could kind of refocus and feel a little bit more gratitude for pregnancy than I had felt. And I couldn't find what I was looking for. It just didn't seem to be there. And that's when God was like, you need to make this. You need to make this Positive Pregnancy Program and help lead and guide other women through pregnancy, through a positive pregnancy, or who are struggling. And these mindset tools and shifts, they're mostly just simple mindset shifts, different thoughts that I give you to think to help you in this season. So that course is made of 3 areas currently: the area of gratitude, changing the negative to find positive, and pregnancy-specific affirmations. And that is exactly what they are. They are what I just told you. They are 1 to 2 minute videos of me just speaking mindset exercises and positivity to you. All you do is you lay on the couch or your bed, or you sit there or wherever you're at, and you listen. And you let your mind work as you listen. Work through these positive things. If you don't think it works, I want you to try something for me. Try this simple mindset exercise while you are pregnant and sick, and let me know. Email me, really. I would love to hear from you if this works. And I want you to lay there on your couch and continue to think the thoughts that you have thought. So think, this is miserable. This is hopeless. I hate being sick. I feel terrible. This is worthless. Pregnancy is so hard. Think all of those thoughts and notice how you feel. What are you reaping from those thoughts? What do you feel from those thoughts? Okay, now that you've done that, we're going to do the other end of the experiment. And that is to change your thoughts. Instead of saying all the things that are hard and difficult and annoying and frustrating in the sickness phase, I want you to start thinking what you are grateful for. Just start listing it off right now in your head. I am grateful for my body. I am grateful I can grow a baby. I am grateful for my couch. I am grateful for my kids. I am grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for food, and so on and so forth. Find things to be grateful for, and then say, I can do this. I am strong. I am capable. I am a woman, and my body was made to grow this baby, and I feel empowered. Try that. Try it, and I am going to ask the same questions. How do you feel? How does it make you feel? What do you feel like doing now? What are the results of those thoughts? How do you feel in your mind and in your heart? I think that as you try this, you will find that it is powerful. And I have 22 of these types of videos that kind of do a similar exercise to the one I just did for you in this podcast episode, where I help you find the positivity if you are struggling. I can help you to do that. Because as we stay more positive in our pregnancy, it will help us to want to have more children. It will help us to be empowered in our womanly role in bearing and bringing forth these children. It helped me, and if it helped me, I know it can help you. So if you need deeper help than just listening to this podcast, you feel like you would love a library of videos that encourage you while you are sick and on the couch to lift your mind to a better spot, let me help you. Look into the Positive Pregnancy Program, which is the top link in the show notes, and let me guide you through some of these mindset exercises. Have that library at your fingertips. I have got about 8 more videos going together. So if you buy it now, you will have access to all of the future videos that I put on it, because that is how I want it. I want you to have access to all of these videos. You can do this, mama. I know it seems impossible. I know it seems hard. I know it seems hopeless. I know how discouraging you can feel, because I have been there. I have felt all of those thoughts and had all of those feelings during my pregnancies. It is not enjoyable, but as you intentionally shift your mindset, as you do the things and have the thoughts that you know are going to serve you during this pregnancy, you will find it to be lighter. You will find it to be easier, and you will find yourself in a more positive pregnancy, which is my wish and my hope for you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. And most of all, thank you for implementing what I have taught you into your life and into your mind. You got this, mama. And I apologize for some of the background music. My baby is playing in the background. So sorry, there's a little bit of that there today. I am a mom podcaster with 4 little children at home when I do these. So thank you for listening. Thank you for your patience. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness. so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you in a positive pregnancy, in losing that stubborn baby weight, and becoming the mom you desire to be through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday mom life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.